Hello YouTube, this is Lygops here, and today I'm gonna bring you another PvP replay. As you can see, we're going to have a 2v2 replay this time on Dunduil, and this replay has been sent to me by Hollwie, so thanks a lot for this interesting match. And yeah, let's dive right into it. As you can see, Pchriss and DevilMaySuck both start Shadow. This is very complicated on this map, especially against Fire and Shadow, because they can spawn buffed Thunderers right here and run you down on the mid lane. And this is exactly why both players had agreed on not taking the mid and giving up map control. Now, this is something that only rarely happens with this map. So this is why this replay is interesting. It's going to play out a bit differently than what you would expect from this map. Silverdragen secures the other part of the center, and Mutainblade takes a well too, because they both took the wells out here, so they're again on equal wells. It seems like an offensive is going to come in here.
Ein Verbündeter wünscht eure Aufmerksamkeit.
Alright, not much of a fight. They just apparently want to get some spawns out of Pchriss and DevilMaySuck. Mutainblade goes tier 2 right away, so taking 2 wells and going tier 2. And so does Silverdragen, so now they both have been taking orbs, and their counterparts have both taken wells. So we have a double tier 1 against double tier 2. And as you can see, there is a sneaky Dread Charger in the base of the red player, and that is, I think, Silverdragen. But apparently they have not realized this yet, because there's a massive offensive on this orb. They want to brute force it down. Not much happening here. Maybe they should spawn something. But right here we see a massive offensive with Frenzy, Motivated Forsakens. This is really strong with double Shadow tier 1. And this is gonna drop. Yeah, it's actually gonna drop. And oh surprise, it's gonna cost them another well. At least if this is not getting repaired quickly, and I don't see it happening. And it's down. Oh, this is great job with 2 times Shadow tier 1. They rush down an orb and a power well. This is very impressive stuff right there. Very good play from their side. They might take another well. Is this enough? Or maybe this is actually enough. Oh my god. This is very interesting. And now we have a tier 2 again. Oh! Oh, barely. Come on, nasty it, nasty it, nasty, nasty, nasty. Do it! Alright, life weaving. That works too. Oh, it gets repaired. He should have nastied. Always be safe. If the well is very low and they have a frost splash, just get rid of this power well. Now it might survive. This is very unlucky right there. But maybe it still drops. Oh no, there's a hurricane. No, this is not going to be enough. Oh, it gets pinged out and repaired. And still, Pchriss is trying to get the orb down of Mutainblade just again. With his massive horde of Forsakens. All of them are frenzied, and Mutainblade really has issues keeping up the repairs so early in the game. Like, he only took power. Oh, what do we have here? Breeding grounds. This is interesting that he built breeding grounds right here while the fight was all in their base and all over here. This breeding ground only pays off if you spawn really many units, because it permanently 70 power bound right here. So I'm not a big fan. And now we have Bowerers, and they're actually being dealt with Nox units pretty efficiently. I don't know why he's sending a single Bower there and thinking that he would do anything. And again they're trying to take this base. And another attack on the middle. I wouldn't attack the middle, there's a breeding ground there. Maybe you shouldn't do that. And apparently Mutainblade managed to fend off the attack and this well is pretty much gone. This is only shadow, and they don't have any protects or anything, so this well is gone. Oh wait! It still dropped? Oh, probably those assassins. So this is very unfortunate. It was almost saved, and a nice never warp, and again they are trying to backdoor the base. What is going on? This match is all over the place, and interestingly, not a whole lot happening here. I would not have built this breeding grounds in this situation. And now we do have a Shadow Nature plus Pure Shadow, and that is going to mean buffed up Harvesters. I'm gonna see it happen. If that's how they want to do this. Or again, a save, maybe, if it gets repaired. Does he have the power? Why is he not diving? He moved away the Phoenix. Oh well, wouldn't have mattered. Got repaired in time. There's still harassment in the enemy base. And I'm not sure if he's really trying to force down. Yeah, he's trying to force down something. It almost seemed like he was just harassing to get out spawns. Because they were both a little bit behind in power, because here DevilMaySuck has got 1 extra power well up and running, and they already took some down. And they took down this orb. But now Pchriss is really in trouble. This is not looking very good for him. There is a whole lot of damage there, and this unit of life weaving damages the well if you attack it. So good choice getting it away from this. But he rooted the dark emphasis, and they should stance now. If they stance now, this power well is gone, and there's no way to save it. They cannot be hurricaned, they could only be oinked. So... Oh! Almost. So it didn't cost... Oh! Alright, we've missed the Harvester. He's already double buffed, so he's probably going to survive the Aura of Corruption. Probably. He's rooted in there. But they don't seem to have a lot of power to spawn anything. Disenchant? Alright, so that removes both buffs and does a lot of damage and a lava field. And he still gets out alive. And this was pretty lucky. And apparently the situation here is the Mutainblade is winning on this side, and DevilMaySuck is winning on this side. And Silverdragen's base is constantly under fire. This is very annoying. And we can see that Mutainblade took this well, maybe to help him out in defense, but apparently he has his own issues as the Harvester move. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let me pause this. I'm trying to avoid pausing a lot, but I think this is important. This Hour of Corruption was misplaced, because this way he could port out to this side, and there's an attack running right here. He can go there and smash this orb down, and if he does, then this match is pretty much over. And, the time tells me this is probably what's gonna happen. If the Aura of Corruption has been placed more around this side, then he could only safely teleport out this way. Like, only never warp this way. If he never warped this way, then he would maybe still have been in the Aura, and maybe it could have changed the game. So I would only place the Aura such that it hardly covers those wells, this orb, and then maybe all this area around here. Maybe that it looks like this. Would have been better. And this is probably the end, because right now there is a buffed up Harvester in the base, and they don't seem to have a whole lot of power. Like down there's an attack, but it's not going anywhere. Same for this attack. And this base is under fire too. So they're destroying all the crowd control onto this Harvester, but it is Shadow Nature, so it's gonna get healed up, then buffed up. And they do have the green Disenchant, so they can buff again. So this is pretty crucial that they can continue to buff up this unit. They're both Shadow players, so they have the option to double life weave at least. And this is where the replay ends. Very interesting and very strange replay. Usually you don't have this much back and forth cross map action. Usually you have a big brawl in the middle, and whoever wins this takes map control and basically wins the game. But this is again a very small tactical play. The players realized that they cannot fight for mid. If they try to fight for mid, it's gonna mean buffed up Thunderers. And this is nothing pure Shadow is like, I mean double Shadow tier 1 is good at defending at all. So it was a very good tactical choice, and both players agreed on not going to the mid and instead taking the sides. I believe this was a sparring match because in ranked PvP you would not play double Shadow tier 1. This is very vulnerable to many things. And this was very interesting. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do the next replay. Maybe you get it tomorrow, maybe in a few days, I'm not sure. Also, I did download a Battleforge replay fixer, which allows me to replay matches played with old patches, but this is somewhat glitchy. If units or spells which have been patched are being used, they deal different damage, and then at some point the replay breaks and totally spazzes out, so I can't cast it anymore. But if there are cards which have not been affected by the last patch, it's all fine. So you can send replays in which are about at January 2013. They should run if there are no patched units in there. And like 70 or 80% of my replays were able to run on the with the BF anti-patch tool. So yeah, if you want to send me replays which are older than the last patch day, they might work, but I can't give guarantees. So I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.